I heard Al Haymon a fairy. Yeah, I heard Al Haymon a fairy. To get a deal, you got to do something. Maybe Errol Spence been his boy toy because you know Errol.
This man then went way too far now. This clown, Bernie the Boxer, Team Terence Crawford, you know what I'm saying? Terence Crawford, right hand man. He's now claiming that Errol Spence and Al Haymon been sleeping together. He claiming that they homosexuals. But before we even get into this next video, make sure that y'all hit my like button and sub to the channel if you're not already subscribed to the channel. Yeah, y'all heard the clown, and I'm gonna play the full audio footage for y'all in a minute. But let's talk about this, because Bernie been running his mouth a whole hell of a lot ever since the announcement got announced that Terence Crawford didn't have to go in there and get his eyeball snatched out by Errol Spence, that he was fighting a David Amnesia. Bernie been real happy. Yeah, we left him in the dust. Yeah, we left that man in the dust. Yeah, he didn't want to fight. We left him in the dust. He been cheerleading, talking about they left Errol Spence in the dust. Oh, but I wanted to beat his ass bad. Oh yeah, y'all can believe I wanted to beat his ass. Oh, I wanted to put hands all over Errol Spence. And hearing this clown talk, you would think that he was getting in the ring for Terence Crawford. Won't you get your sorry ass in the ring, because you do way more talking than Bud do. You know what I'm talking about? You act like you bigger, badder, and tougher than Bud is. I dare you to get in the ring with Errol Spence. All the shit you've been talking. I mean, Bernie take the disrespect to a whole different level. See, you don't make no claims like that about a man, you know what I'm talking about? About a man really that could beat your ass and that'll beat the dog shit out of you, Bernie. You know what I'm saying? You've been running around here talking a whole lot, right? And this don't sound like somebody that wants to make a fight or somebody that wants his right-hand man to make a fight with the PBC and Al Haymon and Errol Spence. This sounds like a team that's doing everything they can to make sure they'll never do business with you again. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already pulled out of the fight, didn't say nothing, didn't even have the courtesy, right, to go to Errol Spence and say, look, they finna pay me $10 million to fight this nobody, some easy money. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna go grab this easy money and then we could talk, right? And Errol Spence, he said he ain't even tripping. Errol Spence was like, man, I'm not even tripping on Terence Crawford. He getting the easy bag. I ain't tripping, go get your money. But he said, man, he could have at least said something. He could have at least told me, right? But y'all still saying any and everything y'all can do, right, not to make the fight happen. Now, you sit here talking about Al Haymon is a homosexual and everything, and Errol Spence probably did something strange for some change. Man, you just ignorant as hell, bro. You ignorant. You know what I'm saying? What type of 42-year-old, 40-something-year-old man talk like this? You know what I'm saying? You sound like you on some homosexual shit. You know what I'm saying? Who even thinks of shit like that? You gotta be on some homosexual shit to even think some shit like you said. You feel what I'm talking about? And I ain't got no problem with homosexual gay people. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no problem with nobody. But I'm just saying. I'm gonna go ahead and play the audio so y'all can hear it, and then I'm gonna get back to it.
And you know what I'm gonna say this? Like I say, I don't know if it's true, but I heard Al Haymon a fairy. Yeah, I heard Al Haymon a fairy. Now I don't know. I can't say if that's true, but I could tell by the way the moves that he make that it could be true. That he could be a fairy. Now I don't want to go too far, but I ain't gonna put it past. Just like in the music industry, to get a deal, you got to do something. Maybe Errol Spence been his boy toy because Errol Spence. Now you see that gay ass shit he did on Instagram, and you see he likes a piece hanging in the front. His bitch ass made a personal attempt to take his dreads or whatever the fuck you call them and separate one piece and hang it down like a bang. You understand that, right? You understand this man actually had bangs, right? So I wouldn't put it too far past him from taking it up the ass from Al. You understand? I wouldn't put it because they say Al's a fairy. Now, everything they've been doing been suspicious like a hoe. So I wouldn't put it past them. And you can quote me on that shit. Al Heyman's a fairy, says Bernie the Boxer. I said it, not nobody else said it. I'm calling that motherfucker a fairy. I'm calling Errol Spence a motherfucking fairy. And I'm calling all you motherfuckers who subscribe to him a fairy because, like I said, that motherfucker wear bangs. My champ don't wear no motherfucking bangs. Get your ass out of here. Y'all sad and pathetic. And if you niggas wear bangs, go kill yourself.
See, right there, you heard a jealous ass nigga right there. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? He's so mad that Errol Spence is doing what he doing on a much larger and bigger scale than his partner Terence Crawford. He got to stoop as low as to call Errol Spence a fairy that's taking it in the from Al Haymon. You feel me? You can't make this shit up if you tried to. You know what I'm talking about? And then they'll tell you that they tried to do business with Al Haymon. They was trying to make a fight. That lets you know everything that you need to know right there. This man is sitting here making live streams talking about how Errol Spence got his hair. Mind you, this a 40-something-year-old man that you heard talking. He talking about how Errol Spence got his hair. So he say Errol Spence had a dread hanging down in the middle of his forehead. So to him, that means that he taking it up the ass from Al Haymon and that he a fairy. And he's claiming to already know that Al Haymon is a fairy. That's what he's saying. You know what I'm talking about? And this who y'all rocking with? This the team that y'all rocking with? You know what I'm saying? Bernie the janitor. You know what I'm saying? Bernie the janitor that sweep up the gym and shit. A nigga that wipe up Terence Crawford sweat off the canvas when he get done training. You know what I'm talking about, man? Shit crazy, man. And time and time again, these people show you just who they is. You never heard nobody from Errol Spence's team running around talking about, oh, Terence Crawford a fairy and Terence Crawford did. Man, they don't got to do all of that. You know what I'm talking about? Because they don't got no jealousy in them. See, y'all jealous and envy. Y'all jealous and envious. And the reason that Terence Crawford, right, don't want to fight Errol Spence and making it so difficult and was making it before he pulled out, was making it so difficult to get a fight done is because he wants to be on some 99 and boo-boo shit. Ha ha, I got the last title and you can't get it. The only way you can get it is you got to fight me and I'm not fighting you. You know what I'm saying? On some weirdo shit, man. All of them weirdos. You feel me? I ain't making it up. This is coming from they mouths. This shit is coming from they mouths. Go to Bernie live stream and see how happy he was when they announced that David Amnesia shit. See how happy he was when he found out that Terence Crawford and Errol Spence wasn't fighting each other. Yeah, and the man right here, he at the dinner table right now. He's screaming to the top of his lungs, talking about some ha-ha, we left him in the dust. And when he was saying all of that shit, he said that Terence Crawford was right there at the dinner table listening to everything he said. So Terence Crawford was okaying everything that came out of his mouth. Like I said, man, Terence Crawford, he came and Bernie came when they first started this shit. When Bernie first started his channel, he said, you know, hey, I got the man on the phone. And Terence Crawford is giving me, right, the leeway to speak for him. So you know, if he's saying the man at his house and he's saying all this shit, Terence Crawford is laughing and he feel the same way. You feel what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? We left him in the dust. Yeah, we left his ass. What type of shit is that? You know what I'm saying? These dudes is just some just weirdos all the way around. You know what I'm talking about? And Errol Spence, he talking about that he gonna spin the block, right? He talking about, oh, that's all right. I'm gonna let him go fight Amnesia and I'm gonna still spin the block on his ass because I still want to beat his ass. Well, I'm telling Errol Spence, man, don't waste your time on this nigga because this nigga he gonna give y'all the run around again and then he gonna pull out. You feel me? He don't want to fight no real competition. His team don't want him to fight no real competition. They just want to get an easy bag and keep on skating off. It is what it is, man. I played the audio footage for y'all. Y'all drop a comment in the comment section. Y'all drop a comment in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this. Let me know how y'all feel about this. And y'all already know how I do. There you go, talking that boxing again. and hit my like button.